very good morning to everyone. This is A. Shubhangi Rao, working as an assistant professor in Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, MLR Institute of Technology. Today we are going to discuss some problems on electric field intensity due to surface charge. Okay, so what is the formula? The formula is E is equals to rho s upon 2 epsilon naught AN volt per meter. This is the formula of field due to infinite sheet of charge, where rho s shows surface charge density. Surface charge density means charge per unit area, and its unit is coulomb per meter square. Epsilon naught is permittivity in free space. AN is the direction of field. Here we must understand how do we find the direction. We don't have to calculate it in case of sheet of charge. We just need to find out whether it is in positive side or negative sign. So we are going to show it only with positive or negative sign. For example, plus AX direction, minus AX direction, plus AY direction, minus AY direction, plus AZ direction, minus AZ direction. And how we will do that? We can understand this in questions. So let's start. Let's take the first question. Charge lie in y is equals to minus 5 meter plate in the form of an infinite square sheet with a uniform charge density of rho s is equals to 20 nanocoulomb per meter square. We have to determine E at all the points. All the points means where the sheet is present, right? So now see, they have given one infinite sheet of charge which is available at y is equals to minus 5. Okay. Its charge density rho s is also given. So we have to find out field at all points on y-axis, means left side of this sheet as well as right side of this sheet. Okay. Now let's see what is the formula. E is equals to rho s upon 2 epsilon naught AN, right? Okay. So, for y is greater than minus 5 means this side, the component of E will be along positive y direction, means its vector will be plus AY. Okay. So, AN, as I said, this unit vector will be AY because we are considering y-axis. So, it is in positive y direction. So, because this side greater than y is equals to minus 5 means this side of this particular axis. Okay, so it will be positive. So, as per the formula, rho s upon 2 epsilon naught AY. Rho s we will put 20 into 10 to the power minus 9 divided by 2 into 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12 AY. When we solve it, we will get 1129.43 AY volt per meter. Now this is the positive side. Next, we will consider all the points which are less than minus 5. Okay, less than minus 5 means this side, left hand side. Okay, so it is obvious that this AN will be minus AY. Okay, magnitude will be same. Now let us put it into the formula. It will become rho s upon 2 epsilon naught minus AY. All values are same. So, we will get answer as minus 1129.43 AY volt per meter. Okay. So, the field on the all left points of this sheet is minus 1129.43 AY, and field on all these points which are lying on right hand side of this sheet is 1129.43 AY volt per meter. That is how we decide the sign. Either it will be positive or negative. right? Let's take another example. We have to find E at point P 152 meter in free space. If a point charge of 6 microcoulomb is located at 001, okay, a uniform line charge density rho L is 180 nanocoulomb per meter square along x-axis, okay, and a uniform sheet of charge with rho S is given as 25 nanocoulomb per meter square over plane Z is equals to 1, right? So let's consider each case, okay? Let's draw the diagram first. Let us suppose this is X, this is Y, this is Z. So we have to find E at point 152. Let us suppose that point is somewhere here, 152, okay? The point charge of 6 microcoulomb is located at 001, means X is 0, Y is 0 and Z is equals to 1, means somewhere here, okay, this point charge. So let us see, this is A, okay. Next, the uniform line charge density rho L is given and the line charge is along x-axis, okay. So it is along x-axis, okay. Let us suppose this is our line charge rho L. And next they have given the uniform sheet of charge is over a plane Z is equals to -1, okay. Z is equals to -1 means, let us see, this is negative Z direction and -1 means, for example, here this is the sheet of charge present, Z is equals to -1, this is Z is equals to 1, its coordinates are 0, 0, 1, okay. And no coordinates are given for rho L means it is lying on x-axis. So this is the arrangement. So three type of charges are given: point charge, line charge and surface charge. So let's consider the case of point charge first, okay. So due to point charge, the field intensity formula is E is equals to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square AR, okay. So this is the point P here, okay. So we need to find out field on this point due to this point charge. So its direction will be something like this. This is our field E1, okay. This is R or RAP, okay. So Q1 is given. Q1 is given as 6 microcoulombs. So that we don't have to find. 4 pi epsilon naught also, we already know this value. We need to find out unit vector and the distance between, the shortest distance between the point charge and the point where we are finding the field, right? Next, we will find out the value of R. So we will keep it as P minus this A means 1 minus 0 AX plus 5 minus 0 AY plus 2 minus 1 AZ. So we get the equation as AX plus 5 AY plus AZ, okay. Now we will find the mod of it. So we will get under root of 27. Now to find E1, we have to put everything into this formula, okay. So it will become 6 into 10 to the power minus 6, as the charge is given as 6 microcoulomb divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into R square means under root 27 square into AR. AX plus 5 AY plus AZ upon under root 27, right? When we solve it, we get E1 is equals to 384.375 AX plus 1921.879 AY plus 384.375 AZ volt per meter, okay. Next case will be for line charge. So as we are saying that line charge is along x-axis, okay, and the formula of field intensity due to line charge is rho L upon 2 pi epsilon naught RAR. Again, rho L is known. It is given in the question. 2 pi m and epsilon naught value is also constant. We need to find out R and AR, right? So we can consider any point on line charge which will be x 0 0, okay, and P is given as 1 5 2, but because the line is along x-axis, no component of E will be in AX direction. Okay, we can understand this in a better way. We will simply drop a perpendicular from this point charge to this line charge, right? So when we write the equation, we can get R as 5 minus 0 AY, as we said that there will be no component in x direction. Remaining component will be 5 minus, we can write the equation as 5 minus 0 AY plus 2 minus 0 AZ, and the equation is 5 AY plus 2 AZ. Then we will take the mod of R, which is under root of 5 square plus 2 square, and the value is under root of 29. Now we have got E2 also, now we have got R and AR. So we can put all this into this formula of E2. Rho L value we will put as 180 nanocoulomb, okay, per meter, upon 2 pi epsilon naught we will keep as it is. Epsilon naught value is 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12. And when we put R and AR, we get 5 AY plus 2 AZ upon 29. When we solve it, we get 557.859 AY plus 229.144 AZ volt per meter. This was the second case. Now let's take third case of this sheet, right? So this sheet is at Z is equals to minus 1, okay, and the formula due to sheet of charges E3 is equals to rho S upon 2 epsilon naught AN, okay. So we need to find the field on this point, okay. As the field is at Z is equals to minus 1, other points are not given, so we will consider this point Z, and the Z coordinate of this point is above this sheet, means it is in positive Z direction. So we can directly write the value of AN as AZ. Remaining values also we will put into this formula, and this becomes 25 into 10 to the power minus 9 upon 2 into 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12 AZ. When we simplify it, we get 1411.7913 AZ volt per meter. Now we have solved all three cases, and we have got the three fields due to point charge, line charge and surface charge on point P. So E is equals to, we will get E1 plus E2 plus E3. E is the total field due to all these three charges, and the answers which we have got by solving E1, E2, E3 we will put here into this formula. When we simplify it, we get the answer as 384.375 AX plus 2479.738 AY plus 2019.3103 AZ volt per meter, right? So in this question, if you see, we have considered point charge, line charge as well as surface charge, right? I hope this is clear. Let's take another question, almost similar type of question. Two infinite sheets of uniform charge densities rho S is equals to 10 to the power minus 9 upon 6 pi coulomb per meter square are located at Z is equals to minus 5 and Y is equals to minus 5. We have to determine the uniform line charge density rho L, which is necessary to produce same value of E at 4, 2, 2. If the line charge is at Y is equals to 0 and Z is equals to 0, right? I'll explain the question. Two charges are given. One is at Z is equals to minus, two surface charges are given. One is at Z is equals to minus 5 and another one is at y is equals to -5. This is first one, this is second one. For both, charge densities are same, rho s. They have given one line charge which is lying on, which is at y is equals to 0, z is equals to 0, means it is along x-axis. So we need to find out rho L. They have not given in the question. We have to find rho L, which will produce the same field, okay, at 422. Okay, so let's solve it. Okay, so line charge rho L is located on x-axis. Okay, for z is equals to -5 plane, the direction of the field, because the point 422, if we consider this z point, it is above this particular plane. Okay, because on z axis it is present at -5. Okay, so 2 is above that, so the an1 value will be az, positive az. Similarly, due to this second sheet of charge, because this point 2 on y-axis, it is at right hand side of this particular sheet. So here also the direction or the unit vector will be positive ay. Okay, so let's find out field at P due to this two sheet of charges. It will be E1 plus E2, whose value is rho s upon 2 epsilon naught. Because rho s value is common for both, we will write ay plus az. Okay, this is the field at P due to sheet of charges. Now we will consider line charge. Okay, we have to find out rho L here. So the formula of field intensity due to line charge is rho L upon 2 pi epsilon naught r ar. Okay, so rho L value is to be find out. 2 pi epsilon naught is known. Also we must know r and ar. Okay, so for r, we will consider a point on line charge which is at x00, and P is at this 422, right? So, but the line charge is along x-axis, so obviously it will not have any component in ax direction. Okay, so we can write any point as like x00 when we drop the perpendicular. Okay, already y and z components are given for this line charge. X we had to find. So if we drop the perpendicular, it will be basically 4, but ultimately it is going to be cancelled, right? So let's write the formula for r. It is 2 minus 0 ay plus 2 minus 0 az, and also here we have, as it is 2 here, right? Sorry, 4 here. So it will be 4 minus 4 ax. So it will be cancelled. Okay, so we are getting the equation of r as 2ay plus 2az. Then we will find mod of r. Mod of r is equals to under root of 2 square plus 2 square means under root of 8 means 2 root 2. Now we will put this into this equation. E is equals to rho L upon 2 pi epsilon naught. R is under root 8 and AR is 2ay plus 2az upon under root of r. We will simplify it. Okay, so this becomes, we will take 2 common from here. Okay, so this 2 will cancel this 2 and under root 8 is 8. So we will get E is equals to rho L upon 8 pi epsilon naught into ay plus az. Now let's go back to question 1. They have written that line charge has to produce same field. Okay, same field means same field as the field produced by the surface charge. Okay, means this. So basically we will equate both the fields. Okay, so it is given as rho s upon 2 epsilon naught. Okay, here we have ay plus az. Here also we have, basically it will be rho s upon 2 epsilon naught ay plus az, and this side it is rho L upon 8 pi epsilon naught ay az, right? Then it is written like this: rho s upon 2 epsilon naught is equals to rho L upon 8 pi epsilon naught. Here also epsilon naught epsilon will get cancelled. Rho s value is also given in the question. This will be 4. So when we simplify, we get rho L is equals to 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 9 upon 6 pi is equals to 0.666 nanocoulomb per meter. That is what was asked in the question. Line charge density. Thank you so much.